took us out kind of in the middle of nowhere. I can see ponds on Google Earth, and I know there should be some good fishing up in here. The pond should be full of largies and carp and bluegill and stuff like that, and there's a little river and a slough that flows through all this ranch land here that's got a bunch of smallmouth bass in it. There's not a lot of smallmouth opportunities in our area. You can go down to like central southern Oregon and hit up the Umpqua, go up and hit up where the Willamette flows into the Columbia. But we live down here in Eugene, and there's just not a lot of great smallmouth fishing in the area, and this is kind of the best little zone to go target. So I wanted to get back into some of these ponds and some of these areas where nobody else really fishes, but that means you got to walk, got to hike a long ways. I'm also the guy who brings way too much gear with me, so like wearing long black pants.
Who needs a gym?
Carrying all this stuff.
You got to sweat it out.
Yeah, everybody's wondering how I stay skinny all the time. Carrying too much fishing stuff to real far away, hard to get to fishing holes.
But yeah, we brought all kinds of different baits and lures and all kinds of stuff. But also, if these don't work out, man, we've walked so far, and every step you take, there's grasshoppers,
like
hundreds jumping everywhere. So if the things we got don't work, I'm coming back. I'm gonna catch a bunch of them. We're gonna slay one way or the other. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this sunny ass day with us.
You're watching The Bite.
Peace. Bite's on, and we're only beginning right now. It was his hole. We just look at that fish. Oh! Size of this tree, it's huge. All right guys, so right now we're fishing near this big nature preserve. There's two decent sized rivers that converge just downstream here. There's like a couple holding ponds in between them, tons of spots for all kinds of nature to be roaming around. But we kind of stumbled upon this zone because we're gonna hit this spot over here for some fish. But I mean, look at this thing. This is a giant spot where a beaver has been gnawing at this 200+ foot tree. It's really impressive. He's got all kinds of other little structures and stuff. It looks like maybe his slide where he goes in the river in and out right here. But who knows how long he's been working on this thing. It's just like all the way around the tree is just gnawed on. He's probably specifically waiting for the perfect time to drop it. Maybe like right before winter, where he can easily, you know, maneuver it downriver or anywhere he wants to dam up a little spot. But I mean, this is kind of the wonders of fishing. You stumble upon stuff like this right here. I mean, this is highly impressive to me. Who knows how long this beaver's been working on this. It could have been his whole family chewing on it. But I mean, I'm pretty much in awe right now. Like I said, these are the things that you get to see when you're out fishing and just exploring and hiking in general. So get out there and go find some stuff just like this. That's crazy right there.
Well, you guys, we posted up at this little pond area for a minute, and we're just trying to get into some fish. It's beautiful. We can see fish. There's largemouth in the water, so there's got to be big largemouth here. We just have not got into any of them yet. So a little action on my bobber. That's a fish.
So Asher just got a little guy over there.
tiniest little bass ever.
I'm gonna check out this little log jam over here. It looks pretty money. I don't see any fish, but that doesn't mean nothing.
All right, you guys, trophy largemouth of the day. It's a real fish right there. Stoked on that. Almost anywhere else I would put this thing on and run him as live bait, except for it's a beautiful little largie. We want to get him back in the water and see him get big one day, and you can't use live bait in Oregon, so bye-bye, little bud. Still got a full worm on here. Let's get this thing back out there, and hopefully his like way bigger brother will grab this thing up. I don't expect to catch like a monster bass just throwing a bobber and worm, but it definitely happens. I'm just kind of getting some of my gear together here, so I thought I would stick this thing out there and let it float for a minute. I am gonna put it back out, let it float for a minute more, and maybe we'll get another fish. Kind of our target species. We're gonna go catch some smallies or some largies. That's a little largie. I mean, I don't know if you can really call that a largie, a smallie largie. I don't know. Is there? Yeah, you smell it? Yeah. Some buzzards over there all hanging out on the logs Chris just climbed out on, and he says there's definitely something dead over there. We could smell it before, but couldn't really see what was over there. He can smell it for real now, so. Well, you guys, we're out here fishing because we're junkies and we love fishing. And it's a nice, beautiful, sunny day like this. We're gonna try to get it out and get something. And we haven't been fishing a lot of warm water species. We do a lot of trout and steelhead and ocean fishing. And coming out and catching some bass, it's like one of the most classic American fisheries there is. And just smashing some smallies or some largemouth, little panfish, whatever we end up running into, is definitely a fun day and worth it on the water. But one of the reasons we came out here was because we've been fishing a lot. We put in the last 2 weeks. There's a fish, decenter fish. Oh, that was a good looking fish, bro.
That was a good perch.
Was it a big perch?
Yeah.
That perch that Chris just had on, for real, you guys, was a big perch. And yellow perch don't get that big. That was a wild fish. If we can hook up into a couple of those, I'll be real happy. They're excellent eating. We didn't plan on bringing any food fish home with us today. We're catching bass and panfish and stuff like that. Bluegill and crappie and bass all make an excellent eating fish, but we're on the catch and release tip today, and we didn't really plan on bringing anything home with us. Yellow perch are a fabulous high-end eating fish, in my opinion. And if we catch a couple of big ones of those, we'll probably take a few of those home with us. That one that Chris just had on was a big fish.
It was nice.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, looking at this pond too, it's clean. I don't see any garbage anywhere, anything like that. Not many people come back in this area.
Yeah, no, this is a nice wetlandy area.
As far as eating,
I think we could eat fish out of here for sure. But that'd be fun to catch a big yellow perch. Anyways, back to what I was saying. One of the reasons we're out here is because we hit 1,000 subs. We're super stoked on that. Big ups to the crew, big ups to the Bite Squad. Big shout out to you guys for making it happen. We want to, you know, return the love. We got a couple of little announcements we're gonna break off.
3 people are gonna win something.
3 people are gonna win something. I gotta get a worm back on here. If
I know, I'm still fishing. He's standing here talking. We got a lot of upcoming salmon and steelhead stuff. So anybody that's sitting on the couch going, why aren't they catching salmon right now? There's so many salmon. We're trying, we're out there, we're getting our days in as we can, but we also want to show some other stuff on the channel. We don't just want to have salmon and steelhead because we like to catch everything. So, I mean, bottom line, there's going to be a lot of upcoming salmon and steelhead stuff, but right now, we're going to catch these sun rays here. All the way up until just now, we were doing everything on 2 GoPro 7s. And a GoPro 7 is an excellent camera. If you're out there thinking about starting a YouTube channel or adventure vlogging, anything like that, the #1 camera I could recommend to you would be one of these newer GoPros, a 7 or an 8 or something like that. They're amazing. What you're watching right now is a Canon M50. It's an excellent vlogging camera. It's got some options that the GoPros don't, getting some up close shots, some
macro type stuff, and so we wanted to have that as an option. And so you can probably tell that you're getting a crisper image and a real cut nice image, a little bit better than we were able to get on the GoPros.
You get to see how ugly we are.
Yeah, you get to see how ugly we actually are. And then we got this Mavic Air 2, which is a real cool drone, and that's what that drone footage is coming from. So hopefully we are able to upgrade the channel a little bit and show you guys more cool stuff, some of what we're seeing, some of the stuff that we'd like to show and share with you that we weren't able to before. So that's some of the stuff that's coming with 1,000 subscribers also, is us recognizing that we're going to do this a little bit harder. We got monetized. We've made about $30 so far on the channel. So for anybody out there who thought that we were big balling, we've dumped a few grand into this and we've made about $30 back. But we've made $30 back, so you know it's starting to return a little bit. We're stoked on that. Maybe a few years down the line we'll be actually able to get some nicer cameras, nicer everythings. We're rocking the $20 rod and reel combos usually. You know,
I got a Shakespeare ugly stick right here in my hand. I swear I was getting another bite. But we're not out here just having fun today. We're having a blast in the sunshine. Super late fall, beautiful day. You got to soak these days in because it's going to be raining soon. But not only are we out here for the 1K giveaway talk, we also want to tell you what's going on in the future for the channel. You know, you guys have seen Sadie Ann Garrett doing a chef episodes for the channel.
Chef Sadie.
Chef Sadie.
She's a badass friend of mine from Fair. I see her posting cool photos on Instagram of beautiful food and stuff like that. And I was like, Sadie, you want to share some of your food with us? And she was like, absolutely. So
she's good at what she does.
She's good at what she does. We're going to do some more filming together this week, actually.
We got Katie Courget from the Midwest, who's an amazing angler, and she just brings a real good, charismatic persona to the show, to the channel. We also want to incorporate somebody else. We're bringing it all. We're bringing the heat. So our buddy Josh Balance is going to join on the show too.
You guys might have seen J-Bal a little bit. He's made a couple of cameos. Hasn't had a real strong presence on the channel yet, but he's been a pretty strong.
The dude's a genius.
The dude's a genius. He's a badass. He's a hard worker. He's got all the tricks and tips and gear techniques. He knows all the knots and
welding. He's gonna build some crazy stuff.
Yeah, he's gonna be our dude for just doing you know, refabs and fixing up the boat and building some stuff. We're gonna make some shrimp guns and a bait cannon and all kinds of stuff. So all kinds of fun stuff is coming with that for the channel. And we wanted to just switch it up a little bit. You know, there's a lot of content to be generated, and we want to show you guys all these cool things that we do.
But yeah, huge shout out to everybody that subscribed and liked and commented, shared the stuff.
So for these 1K sub giveaway winners, I think we're probably going to give them a few options.
Honestly, making it to 1K was a huge feat, but now I feel like we could easily make it to 10K. But it's all thanks to you guys.
Yeah, the Bite Squad, you guys are killing it. We're loving having all of our subscribers on board, the commenters, people that are interacting with us and stuff. It's been really cool to spread our network of fishermen and anglers out across the globe, locally and beyond. So that's been a real blessing. We wanted to give a little bit of love back and announce a couple of giveaways. We grabbed some people from early on and some from brand new and some people that were just kind of in the mix, and we jumbled them all together and we grabbed a couple of names out of that group to throw a little bit of love at. So one of them was Nestor Linwood. He lives out in Reedsport. I'm real glad that we're able to give him a little bit of love and show some back to him. So I was stoked to see Nestor there. And I'll be in touch, Nestor. We'll holler at you and we'll be like, what's up, man? What do you want to do? We've got a couple of different giveaway package ideas, and we'll probably have you, you know, show off what we do with you, for you, whatever, on the channel sometime. So Nestor Linwood's one of them. What was yours?
Fat Dad Fishing.
Fat Dad Fishing.
Awesome name, by the way.
Yep.
I'm not too sure where you're from, but yeah, thank you for the support. I've seen you on the channel quite a bit also. So yeah, just hit us and we'll tell you, we got a couple options we're gonna do.
Right now, a lot of our subscriber base are still local people from our area or who live within a couple hours of us, and it's a lot easier for us to directly link up with and give some kind of love to those people. But we're not forgetting about people who are international. So Fat Dad Fishing, if you're in New Zealand or you're in Bangkok or wherever you might be, Guernsey Island off of the UK, we'll figure out how to get to you also. So one more person we want to give a big shout out to, and is the next person on our sub list, or our sub giveaway list, is Jimmy Hicksonbaugh. Hicksonbaugh, yeah. Jimmy lives down in Southern Oregon. I'm stoked to see his name on there. Jimmy was a real early supporter of the channel. He's reposted some of our stuff before. He's always given us shout out. So Jimmy's a perfect person to try to give some of that love back to. So we'll also be in touch with you, Jimmy, see what you want to do. Maybe we'll get you out on a fishing trip, or just get you some tackle, some geared up or something like that. Maybe drop you off a big care package of seafood. We've got a lot of seafood in the freezer, so stay tuned for more fun action from TheBite, you guys. And we're just so glad to have all of you on board. But those are going to be the people that we're going to hit up right now. We'll have another giveaway coming out real soon.
Probably
and,
5K maybe.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe even earlier. Why not? You know,
maybe
drop one
maybe
for 2
rando,
or 3,
you know?
or you know. And the more you comment and like, the more you say what up to us, it helps out in the algorithm of you know, randomizing who we're going to give stuff away to. So the more active you are, the bigger and better chance that you might see some more from us. So
huge shout out to you guys.
Yeah, huge
Thank
shout
you guys
out
so
to all
much.
of the real loyal local bite squad. You guys are the best. Big ups. We're gonna get back to fishing, and I hope you're having fun watching us catch tiny, eeny, weeny little fish. I don't know. Start the music.
Catch 10 or 12 of those, you got yourself some tacos. Yeah, exactly. They're invasive anyway.
There's a fish. It's a decent sized one. It's another yellow perch. This one's not a monster by any means. Whoa! Hey, little bud. So it's not a monster by any means, but it's still a beautiful little fish. And they got these real cool, gnarly fins up top. Like they're so, you know, long and skinny compared to like the surf perch and stuff that we catch. But this one's got those little bars on it also. If they get this size, they probably get a lot bigger. And then being a lot bigger than that is awesome, because even one like this is just about eating size. I'm gonna go ahead and let him go, but he would make awesome little fillets, just the perfect size for fish taco. Another little yellow perchy off right here. Let's get this guy back in the waters.
Another little yellow perch on the jig.
Fumble Rooski.
Show you guys this little guy one time. Less bars.
Yeah, his bars are almost,
Yeah, almost no bars on him. But we'll get him back in. Just another little guy. As you can see, that one's got the bigger bars on it, as opposed to the other one who was just kind of, you know, plain yellowish. But these are really pretty fish. The orange and the yellow, this cool top fin. I really like that. All right, you're going back, buddy. You're too small to eat anyway. Pop the jig, quick release. Right around Asher. It's kind of hard to find a spot that has yellow perch within 60, 70 miles of the Eugene area. At least that I know about. There's probably more secret places that I don't even know about. And somebody's gonna watch this and be like, yeah, right. Oh, there's one.
Another little yellow perch? A little larger, yellow perch.
Another little yellow. It's crazy how it turned. You know, you got the first 2 or first one large.
Right.
Now it's nothing but perch.
Oh, there's our little bite. Hey! Oh!
So, but yeah, this channel wouldn't be anything without you guys.
Check
seriously.
This out right here, you guys.
Here, hold it closer and it'll look really big. Here, I'll hold it.
Watch. If you ever catch a little bass, what you want to do is you want to get yourself as far away from the camera as you can, and the fish as up close as you can. Now, this guy right here has got to be at least 3 to 4. You know, it's hard to get a good 3 to 4 pound bass out of these ponds out here. We catch a lot of small ones, but if you hold the fish right, you definitely get 3 to 4 pounds out of it. So
this works out well.
Is it working? Howdy doody duties.
All right, guys, it's gonna be a wrap for the day. Congrats to the winners. Give us a shout out on the channel there, any which how you can.
Yeah, reach out to us somehow.
And stay tuned for more giveaways, because when it gets better for us, it's gonna get better for you guys. So
we're gonna go get some food
time. And yeah, get out of this heat. Tomorrow's gonna be a hot one. Stay chill.